There are very mixed opinions on the internet about fiber, but I think it's time to talk about an individualized approach to your fiber consumption. On average, dietary fiber appears to improve the gut microbiome and reduce inflammation, as well as reduce the risk of IBS, IBD, diverticular disease, functional constipation, fecal incontinence, and colorectal cancer. With that being said, it does appear that stopping or reducing dietary fiber can actually relieve certain patients of their constipation. Idiopathic constipation is constipation in which doctors do not know the root cause of. Dietary fibers are the first-line treatment for constipation. This is extremely important because idiopathic constipation indicates that these patients' practitioners have tried the other treatments, including increasing fiber, and were unsuccessful. And for these individuals, reducing or stopping fiber appears to improve their symptoms, indicating there's a subgroup of people that actually respond better to fiber reduction rather than fiber increases. Conversely, there appears to be a larger subset of patients who respond better when increasing fiber. With that being said, there are two different types of fiber that appear to have different effects, especially on IBS, gas, bloating, and constipation. Fermentable fiber are fibers that our gut bacteria can ferment and produce gas. These appear to increase bloating and worsen symptoms of IBS. However, low fermentable fibers, such as psyllium, consuming low fermentable soluble fibers appears to improve the symptoms of IBS and constipation. This is one of the things that inspired the creation of the low FODMAP diet. This is a diet low in foods that have the capacity to be fermented inside the gastrointestinal tract and worsen symptoms of constipation, gas, bloating, IBS, and other gastrointestinal disorders. And there are many lists on the internet differentiating between low and high FODMAP foods. And it appears that a low FODMAP diet for a subset of the population with IBS is an extremely beneficial therapeutic tool. And if that is not sufficient, a reduction in dietary fiber may be a secondary tool. That is with one caveat. It appears that the avoidance of fiber for prolonged periods of time actually increases the risk of relapse, meaning that while avoiding fiber acutely may reduce the risk of gastrointestinal complications, a prolonged avoidance of fiber may increase the risk of their reoccurrence. In the grand scheme of things, it appears that the type and quantity of fiber that will get you the best results is very individual dependent. Therefore, experimenting with high and low fiber diets and experimenting with lower FODMAP diets can allow you to find an individualized approach to your fiber consumption that gets you the best results with the least amount of symptoms. With that being said, if you do want help with this process, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.